A handgun appears without warning. One moment, the room is filled with cigarette smoke and quiet conversation. The next, a gang member is standing in front of you with a weapon pointed at your chest. Nobody moved. The fluorescent light above flickers. An old air conditioner rattles against the wall. You hear distant traffic outside. Every sound feels amplified. The man stares at you and asks for proof of loyalty. In that instant, years of preparation are reduced to a single answer. Months earlier, your real identity was sealed away behind classified records. A new name replaced it. A new history. A new address. A new life. You spent countless hours memorizing events that never happened. Instructors challenged every detail of your cover story. They interrupted your answers and searched for weaknesses. The purpose was simple. If you hesitated under pressure, someone could die. By the end of training, your false identity felt as familiar as your real one. When you entered the organization, you started at the absolute bottom. You were nobody. Nobody trusted you. Nobody respected you. You spent long nights sitting in parked vehicles and longer days carrying out simple tasks. The work was repetitive and controlled. You followed orders without asking questions. The hum of engines, the cold metal of warehouse doors, and the rigid schedules became part of everyday life. Your role was not to stand out. Your role was to disappear into the background. Weeks became months. Months became years. Gradually, responsibility increased. You handled money. You attended meetings. You gained access to information that lower-ranking members never saw. Every promotion seemed ordinary. There were no celebrations or dramatic moments. There were only new expectations and greater risks. The organization rewarded obedience. Advancement came through reliability, not heroism. As your position improved, compromises followed. At first, you told yourself you were only observing. Later, you found yourself helping operations continue so you could remain trusted. The line between gathering intelligence and enabling activity became increasingly difficult to see. Every decision felt practical in the moment. Every compromise appeared temporary. Yet over time, those small decisions accumulated into something much larger. The organization operated through rules that were rarely spoken aloud. Never ask direct questions. Never contradict authority publicly. Never reveal more than necessary. Survival depended on understanding these rules without being taught them. After 3 years, your income had doubled. After 4 years, people sought your approval before making decisions. Meetings often took place inside warehouses where temperatures hovered near 8 degrees Celsius. Millions in cash moved through the system every month. Eventually, numbers that once seemed impossible became ordinary. Outside the organization, your personal life slowly deteriorated. Friends stopped calling. Family members grew distant. Messages went unanswered. Holidays became interruptions rather than celebrations. Relationships did not end dramatically. They simply faded. The longer you remained undercover, the more difficult it became to separate your real identity from the one you performed every day. Sometimes you responded automatically to your undercover name before remembering who you truly were. Years into the operation, a routine background check created a problem. Someone inside the organization decided to verify old records connected to your cover identity. Small inconsistencies appeared. Missing documents, conflicting dates, tiny flaws that should have remained unnoticed. Nobody confronted you directly. Instead, suspicion spread quietly. Conversations stopped when you entered rooms. Meetings occurred without your knowledge. Questions became more frequent. Trust began to disappear. You reported everything to your handler. Their response was calm. Continue. Observe. Wait. The investigation was approaching a critical stage. Years of work had brought the operation close to success. Leaving immediately would protect you. Remaining inside could expose more of the network. The choice was simple on paper and impossible in reality. One option protected the mission. The other protected your life. The pressure became constant. Every unfamiliar vehicle felt suspicious. Every unexpected phone call seemed dangerous. Sleep came in short fragments. You checked locks repeatedly. You watched exits automatically. Fear stopped feeling unusual. It became routine. The mission consumed every part of your attention.